Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What's up, guys? Hope you're doing well. We're going to do a love reading today, taking a look at what is going on now with the person you're dealing with. The overall energy wanted to shoot out there. We've got the Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. Someone's definitely getting it on in a physical way as well. All of your ducks being lined up in a row. I do like that to get things started off. Before I dive into that, remember though it is a general reading, so it won't be for everyone, unfortunately. Take what resonates and leave the rest. However, if you are interested in personal readings, I have a half price sale on at the moment. The link for that is in the description box below. Okay, I knew there was a reason I wanted to pull the top two. The main focus here is the Four of Pentacles and the Judgment card, Scorpio energy. So we've got in the Nine of Pentacles here, there seems to be a very specific reading already, Sagittarius, but we've got a very physical, casual connection here that is much more centered on the kind of physical side of things and pleasure. So this could be like a situationship or a more casual fling. The person you're dealing with the Four of Pentacles has a very sort of cards close to their chest type of energy. There is a feeling here, though, that you want the situation to be something more than just casual or just physical, but you've no idea kind of where they're at or how they feel. This is someone who is very hard to read. With the Four of Pentacles here in Judgment, though, it seems that there is some type of breakthrough or some type of big decision being made around the connection. I feel like they're about to open up on a deeper level. So they're kind of letting you in a little bit more. I'm not sure yet where it's kind of going, because that feels more centered. Because I feel like this is a person, how do I put this politely? The two of you don't have deep discussions for hours on end. It's a lot more sort of surface level. But there's something that kind of pulls the two of you towards one another. Let's see what the blocks and challenges are here. We've got Temperance, holding back. Could be someone as well where there's definitely distance in terms of like emotional. The energy here is kind of someone that doesn't really let you in. There's also something here for some of you where that Temperance energy is your energy, Sagittarius, but where there could be an element to do with like travel. So maybe it's more casual because you only see them once every few weeks or something like that as well. We've got the Ace of Cups. We have absolutely no idea how this person feels beyond that they're really into us physically and that we have a good time. There's also something there, not just to do with the physical side of things, but about humor. So the two of you do genuinely have like a really good time together and make each other laugh. But they're very hard to read on an emotional level. There's something here with that Judgment, though, which feels quite interesting, where it feels actually they're going to open up more around like their past or their life. Let's see, what are their intentions? The Lovers, communication. They're starting to, because it's not just about like them opening up and starting to show you a bit more what they feel on an emotional level. It's more, the energy is starting to shift into those like deeper discussions where you can get a much better sense of who this person really is. And there's something here with the Lovers Not sure how much they'll let you in on this yet, but it seems with that judgment energy, they've decided to, they've made some type of conscious decision or choice towards the connection and where it's progressing to. So they feel it can and it will be something more. We've got the Six of Wands. So they want it to move beyond this kind of physical energy. And their actions are showing up as the Devil, Capricorn, and the Ten of Pentacles. There is a shift here in this person, but I'm not sure how obvious it will be to you initially. There's still it's like the energy of peeling back the layers of an onion, whereas previously they still had that, to not here, but I want to say Cancerian energy, a kind of protective shell, something like that. And they're slowly but surely starting to open up more about who they are, because they've made a decision consciously that they think this connection, because of the combination of the physical side of things, but then also, particularly, this seems like a connection where the two of you vibe and bounce off each other very well, where there's something definitive about it, like shared sense of humor, where like the two of you are absolutely like crack up and make each other crack up. But this Devil with the Ten of Pentacles is slow and steady progress to this Nine of Cups. I think the most telling thing for you, because they're still not fully giving the game away, but I think the most telling thing for you will be that they're finally starting to open up and talk about their past. They're finally starting to move into that energy of deeper conversations. But I feel later down the line, it's a more kind of organic growth, where later down the line, you will actually be in a long-term commitment with this person. But it's got a vibe of like, say the two of you could be in bed one day, and then one of you may say to like the other, are we like kind of in a relationship now? Because this feels like a relationship. And then the other one will just go, yeah, I think so. It's like a very more casual thing. Where the energy goes is that Two of Pentacles, positive forward progression, and the Three of Cups coming together in a sense. So one of the key things with this connection as well is that foundation of friendship. Like the two of you genuinely, it's not just that there's a lot of passion and physicality. The two of you are actually like more kind of two peas in a pod is the phrase I would sort of say. But there's a more like gradual, organic growth or approach to this of where the situation is going. So neither of you sort of spills straight away on a deep level what they're feeling. But I think you're both consciously, although not telling the other person, making that internal decision or choice that do you see this situation moving beyond just that casual energy, but it's got a kind of more organic approach. And it's almost like one day the two of you will just sort of realize this pretty much feels like it's a relationship, doesn't it? And that will be like the other person agreeing, and then it's like, okay, so we're official. But it seems you're about to get everything you want out of this connection, just more slowly. But if you've been wondering, do they see this moving beyond just this more casual situationship between the two of you? The answer is 100% yes, Sagittarius. Anyway, guys, that is your reading. I hope you enjoyed it and it resonated. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. Remember, though, it is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. However, if you would like some specific information and answers to your own individual situations, You can check out the sale on personal readings in the description box below. Cheers.